Hello kids, I am Mary Sparkle because I love to spread a little sparkle everywhere I go. I'm here to tell you about our amazing story from the Big God story. You want to know a little secret? Sometimes the Bible feels like a giant puzzle. Like this, much like putting a puzzle together. At first, when you're working on a puzzle, you can't see the entire picture. But piece by piece, the puzzle starts to come together. But when you finally put in the last piece of the puzzle, then you see the whole thing. During the past few months, we learned many lessons about the big God stories in the Bible, including how the big Bible teaches us about non-adventures. And we learned some very interesting parables that Jesus taught so we know how to live in this world. But now we're going to go fast forward just a little bit to tell you about the most important piece of the puzzle in the big God story. The part when Jesus, God's Son, came to be with us. You are going to love it.
How does the story start?
We have heard about the Israelites in the wilderness and how God claimed them as his people. The Israelites stayed in the wilderness for 40 years, and then God brought them into their new land and eventually gave them a king. Later, the Israelites broke into two separate kingdoms called Israel and Judah. God then sent a prophet named Isaiah to Judah.
What is a prophet?
A prophet is a person who shares God's message. The message Isaiah would share was very important. It would reveal more about God's plans for his people and the amazing gift he was planning to give them.
I'm so happy to see you, Chuck. I'm so glad you stopped by. I have a little present for you. I hope you like it.
All right. Wait, what is this? I don't think I can read it, but let me get my reading glasses on.
There we go.
So it says, therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and you will call him Emmanuel. Thank you, this is like the perfect gift.
I'm so glad you like it, Chuck. God spoke through the prophet Isaiah, and he said, the virgin will give birth to a son, and we'll call him Emmanuel. Emmanuel is a big word. I don't know what it means.
You know what? I think I did read a manual once, just like on how to fix my toaster.
I'm not sure that that's what it means, Chuck. Do you know what the word Emmanuel means?
God with us.
This is the story of Mary. God revealed more about his plans many years ago when he sent an angel to speak to a young woman named Mary who lived in a small country town called Nazareth. Imagine Mary, a young girl maybe 15 years old, at her house one night when all of a sudden an angel appeared saying, "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." Mary must have felt overwhelmed, but the angel told her, "Do not be afraid." When the angel revealed to Mary the meaning of the prophecy from Isaiah long ago. Then the angel said to Mary, "You will give birth to a son, and he will be called the Son Most High." Wow. So Mary was the young woman in Isaiah's prophecy, and this baby wouldn't just be any baby. This baby would be God's son. As you probably know, Mary believed the angel. She knew how good this news was. She was overwhelmed with joy because the Lord has chosen her. In her excitement, Mary said, "My soul glorifies the Lord." Then Mary ran to tell her cousin Elizabeth the good news so that they could celebrate together. The end.
Well, Chuck, believe it or not, I have another gift for you.
Another gift?
I hope you like it.
Oh, it's a baby. I'm not sure I know what to do with this. I mean...
You don't do anything with it. It's a reminder of today's story. It's the baby.
Jesus, God's son, Emmanuel, remember, God with us. The one whom the Israelites had heard about for hundreds of years. He came to be with us. That's the best gift anyone's ever received.
I love the gift that God is with us. One time, I was driving home from work very, very late at night, and I heard a still small voice say, "Move into the other lane." And so I moved into the other lane, and you know what? A few yards away from me, there was a big deer in the lane I was driving in. God was with me, and God is with you too.
Know that Jesus is Emmanuel. Because God came to be with us, to be one of us, and to die for us, we all have the opportunity to be forgiven of our sins and become a part of His family and join together as a faith community. That's amazing!
Hey! What are you raccoons doing in my dumpster? It's our Christmas present! I have the perfect gift in here. He gave it to me for Christmas!
It's inside.
It's so big! How ridiculous!
This is my present.
This is trash!
This is my
treasure! Trash! It's treasure!
You have to
What
unwrap
is
it.
trash? Is a raccoon's treasure? What is raccoon? Good! Chuck!
Going in.
I can't get in! Ah! These raccoons.
Going in.
Get out of my trash! It smells amazing! It stinks if you ask me. It's so good in there!
Going in.
Get off my trash! Get out of here! Hey! Get off my trash!
I think they're headed for that pile of leaves.
This is a good Christmas, Chuck.
Best Christmas ever.